Alright, so what we have now is a bike like no other. A neo sports cafe that was meant to make a statement for what it is. A combination of retro and modern design elements with circular headlamp, sculpted fuel tank, a stubby tail, and a deep roaring engine sound. This bike sets an unmistakable identity of its own, the Honda CB650R. Okay, right off the bat, I would say I will be a bit biased here. Yes, this is my dream bike ever since I saw this in the internet. Grabe, napakagwapo ng bike na ito. And yes, nothing screams of a big bike like an inline 4. Yan na naging hallmark natin ever since we were young ones, tunog big bike as we say it. But more than that, this naked middleweight that now represents what Honda calls its neo sports segment stands out with its muscular cafe racer style, powered by a high-revving inline 4, making it one of the most sought-after middleweight motorcycles available in the Philippine market today. Honda is shaking things up in its naked segment thanks to its new line of neo sports cafe concepts. While the current design trend favors a retro aesthetic, such as those of Yamaha XSRs, Kawasaki RSS, Royal Enfield's, Triumph, and the rest of the motorcycle brands, Honda took a more modern approach with its new naked lineup. The Neo Sports Cafe signature look does have a moderately classic feel to it, however, the vintage has been mixed in with more modern minimalist lines. The result is a bike that truly stands out. With a profile that is slick and dynamic, the CB650R now gets an all-new visual identity of its own. The new CB650R features a patented retro-modern naked bike styling with classic-looking round LED headlamp up front along with a bulky tank flanked by contrasting silver plates. In this process, Honda has blessed the CB650R with a very concept bike-like styling which makes it look unique when compared to its peers. The bike gets a circular headlamp which is a full LED unit and comes integrated with daytime running LEDs as well, with full LED turn signals to complete the futuristic look. Also, the side profile has been redesigned with a curvier fuel tank and simpler extensions along with minimalistic design for the side body panels. The 15-liter fuel tank is a bit elongated to further channel the look of the old school builds, but the seat is a more modern sports bike design. The 4 exhaust downpipes sweep together around the front of the engine, a bit slanted as compared to its bigger 1000R sibling, with an underbelly exhaust muffler to keep the overall design neat and compact. Admittedly, the combination of these highlights gives the bike a very muscular appeal, something that makes the bike look significantly girthy. Inline 4-cylinder engines have been a staple of Honda's lineup. A twist of the throttle rewards riders with crisp throttle response and addictive intake and exhaust sounds, delivering a thrilling growl as rev climbs. This creates powerful engine reverberations, giving you an immersive experience that only an inline 4 engine can produce. In the CB650R, The twin-spar frame houses a liquid-cooled DOHC 649cc inline 4-cylinder engine that produces 93 horsepower and 64 Nm of torque, which is tuned for high RPMs, and then there's the evocative howl as RPM climbs high. It's very addictive. Additionally, twin air ducts on either side of the fuel tank directs air into the airbox, which produce a noticeable growl that are quite pleasing to hear. These air ducts pull in fresh air directly from the front, which should improve intake efficiency and optimizes torque delivery. It is then paired with a 6-speed manual gearbox that uses chain final drive. The assist and slipper clutch manages the 6-speed gearbox while easing up shifts and downshifts with its light clutch lever action. It also prevents rear wheel lockups during rapid downshifting to allow smoothly controlled corner entry. Notably, this bike comes with a Honda Selectable Torque Control, or HSTC, which controls the engine's torque output by detecting differences in the slip ratio between the front and rear wheels. In short, this HSTC is there to maintain rear wheel traction by smoothly reducing torque to the rear wheel, thus maintaining traction. Coming from a KTM bike myself, one would find the CB650R's acceleration a bit tame. With the linear way the power is delivered means the bike is also accessible to riders climbing the displacement ranks. Newbie friendly nga. The power delivery is so refined that one may not notice how powerful the bike really is until one hits the higher RPMs, or when I shifted back to my old sprightly KTM 390 and immediately noticed the difference in powers of the bikes.
Pakiramdam natin ang ihina itong motor natin.
Complementing its notable performance is a street-friendly chassis and ergonomics. This achievement can be credited to the neutral style of the handlebars and foot pegs of the CB650R. Thanks to its more neutral ergonomics, the bike handles better in city roads. The handlebar has been slightly shifted forward and down, and the foot pegs have slipped backwards, which leans the rider forward into the bike, which makes the full rider triangle somewhat sporty while retaining the relaxed riding stance. Likewise, the seat height is 810 mm off the deck with a mighty skinny front bit where it meets the narrow trailing edge of the flanged gas tank. That and compact framing make for a very narrow waist indeed, making it easy to reach that ground to maneuver the bike. The CB650R is all about balance. The bike is actually heavy at 203 kilograms, however, it doesn't really feel that heavy. The bike's hefty weight is carried well and feels very stable on the road. The frame's elliptical spars feature tuned rigidity balance for front and rear wheel feedback, which is well appreciated on winding roads and sharp turns. The suspension setup comprises Showa upside-down forks and a Honda Pro Link monoshock suspension on the rear.
Okay, so the time that we have been driving this bike, napakaganda na suspension niya. I mean, it's very comfortable. I thought maganda na yung suspension ni Duke, but somehow this brings it to another level. Solid shaft but not stiff. I'm not sure if you're getting what I'm trying to say. Hindi mo ramdam yung lubak in a way eh. It handles the unevenness of the road pretty well.
While stopping power comes from the dual radially mounted 4-piston brake calipers with floating dual disc up front and single disc at the rear. And those super meaty front and rear tires deliver superbike grip levels as well. The CB650R features rich digital LCD instruments that are very easy to read. The white on black LCD display is somewhat modern, although it's quickly starting to fall behind full-color TFT units. Nevertheless, the lighting system of the CB650R is optimally engineered to modern standards. All lighting is premium LED. The circular headlight, equipped with sharp black bezel, throws out an intense blue-tinted beam. LEDs are found all around as well, both daylight and turn signals. And while the CB650R does not have ride modes, it does have rider aids such as the Honda Selectable Torque Control or Traction Control and the 2-channel ABS. By the way, the HSTC can be turned off. And speaking of which, the CB650R's emergency stop signal technology helps keep you safe if you ever need to hit the brakes unexpectedly. The system detects sudden braking and automatically activates the front and rear hazard lights, which flash to warn any nearby vehicles. Overall, the mid-size CB650R makes for an appropriate step up from beginner bikes or a reintroduction to riding. It is for those who want the fun and ownership experience of a big capacity inline 4 motorcycle but doesn't want something extreme and intimidating like a liter class super sport. Its engine performance, comfortable ergonomics, and top quality is something that cannot be overlooked. Moreover, Honda brought the full brunt of its Neo Sports Cafe design philosophy that makes for a welcome break from the humdrum of the cookie cutter naked street fighters. Though the bike may have higher price tag than many of its competitors, many will find a top quality middleweight classy naked bike powered by an entertaining and high revving inline 4 to be the only bike in the 650cc range that will be the perfect as a prestige and fun bike. And with that, I guess I'll end my vlog here. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, do hit the thumbs up and subscribe to BossTL PH. And don't forget to click that notification bell to be notified of our new uploads. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay safe, see you in the next episode. Bye for now.